How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we're going to be going over the brand new content featuring the 12-0 Flawless Rewards. We have a brand new headliner pack as well as a Keith Hernandez program. We also have double XP taking place in the next 3 days. We have a US of baseball events, which looks like we'll be using both the AL and NL versions of each division. So we should see the AL NL East first, potentially the AL NL Central second, and then the AL NL West last. And those should be pretty good events. We might have some accumulative reward. We might have a couple of cumulative rewards. That will be pretty solid. And we're also approaching the last few roster updates in Diamond Dynasty. We have one on the 17th, and I would presume we might have one or two more. I think this upcoming roster update could have some significant upgrades. If not, we might see those during the last roster update of the season. But we do have a 99 overall no-hitting version of Jake Arrieta. This card looks to be very good. The one thing I notice is that his speed differential is not quite there, right? A lot of his pitches are hard, except for the curveball. The fastballs and slider are both thrown upper 80s, low 90s, mid 90s. So he does have some speed differential, but the control and break on his pitches are very good. If you're looking for something negative to say about this card, you might say that he doesn't have a cutter like he's had in years past. But this card is pretty good all around. 122 hits per 9, can max it out at 125. We have 102 K per 9, which is great. 95 walks per 9, 90 control, and good pitching clutch with 99 break, 97 break on the slider, 80 break on the four seam, which doesn't matter as much. It does have some two seam action to it every once in a while. But he has 99 break on the curve and 99 break on the changeup. Definitely a solid all-around pitcher. Jake Arrieta used to be one of the better pitchers to use in MLB The Show, probably going back to MLB The Show 17. But he hasn't really had a usable card since then, or at least a usable card on the hardest difficulties against the best players in the game. We also have Cody Bellinger, 99 overall MVP version, and this card did receive kind of a nerf to his contact versus both sides. The power attributes are right around the same. The vision attribute is significantly lower from previous year cards. We have 116 and 119 and 98, 125. We have to keep in mind that they probably factored in the parallel system. But the new Cody Bellinger does have better defense, which might make a difference. Maybe not as much as the offensive attributes would. But the MVP version of Cody Bellinger does have one increased attribute on his speed once you max him out at parallel tier 5. The card we got in last year's game did in fact have diamond defense. I believe this was an event reward. I'm not quite sure, but it's pretty cool to see him added as a flawless. Cody Bellinger has a great swing in MLB The Show. He's always had a great swing. He's always played above his attributes. So maybe that Cody Bellinger will still be very good. I don't know. His contact's a little low versus lefties, but I'd still probably try that card out. We have 96 overall Raleigh Fingers, and this card is not a 12-0 Flawless Reward. You get this card within the Battle Royale program. This card can be unlocked at the 90-point mark. We also have a player program added in, Keith Hernandez, and this card looks to be all right. 114, 110 contact with 75 and 73 power. Great vision. Great discipline, great clutch attributes, diamond defense, decent speed for a first baseman. Not your typical power hitter, but definitely a solid option for a free player program. We also have Bobby Witt Jr. featured in the headliner packs. This is a future star, Bobby Witt, and we don't see the card art listed here. But this card is a little bit underwhelming. The contact and power versus right, not the greatest when most of the pitchers are in fact right-handed. But definitely a solid card. I would have liked to see that card released maybe a little bit earlier, but it is part of the headliners. You don't necessarily have to pick him up. It's a card featured in those packs, and his price should drop over time. But we do have, of course, this updated schedule. I'm looking to see what they add on the 17th for afterward, because we are approaching Finest. We are approaching the end of the season, and some Finest content will most likely come out. I'm not sure if it will be Team Affinity Stage 5 or implemented more into the pack store. But that's going to do it for this video. I'm College Lefty, and hopefully I was able to help you out in some way. Peace out.